see how we all did finding equivalent fractions. So the first one I asked you to do was 3/4. So I'm going to drag 3/4, 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4, the best that I can. So now I'm going to want to drag other fraction bars to see if I can figure out what's going to be about equal. And again, look, you can look at the line. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. I can look at my line here to kind of see which ones I think might be close. And also think about how numbers are related in fact families. So 3/4, what number is going to be related to 3 and 4? So I could try 6. So I know 3 doubled is 6. So let's try 6 and see if I can get 6 to equal 3/4 at all. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6. And I don't even have to try another one because I already know if I put another one up here, it's going to be too long. So 6ths are not going to work. Okay, so let's see. What do I know about 4? I know 4 is related to 2 and it's related to 8. So I'm going to try 8ths. So I'm going to go ahead and try clicking 8ths and dragging them up here to see if I can get it to line up. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, and 6/8. And it looks like it's gonna line up for me. So I could say that 3/4 is equal to 6/8. And let's cross out the 6's here because that did not work for me. Again, look at your numbers and figure out how they're related. 3 doubled is 6. 4 doubled is 8. So fact families and how numbers are related, right? Let's go ahead and try 2/10. So I am going to drag 2 1/10 out here, 1/10 and 1/10. If I think about numbers and relationships, I have the number 10 on the bottom as my denominator. So what number is related to 10 in all of my numbers over here? I know that 5 doubled is 10, so I'm going to try 1/5. And look at that, it's equivalent. So 2/10 is equal to 1/5. Okay? Again, think about these numbers and how they're related. 1 doubled, 1 plus 1 is 2. 5 doubled, 5 plus 5 is 10. Or if you multiply this by 2, you get 2/10. So for 2/10, you should have gotten 1/5 is equivalent. All right, I'm going to go new. Keep clicking on the right side of my pad on accident. So the other two fractions then we're going to look at for equivalence are 4/6 and 1/4. So 4/6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4/6. So I'm going to think about numbers that I know that are related to 6. I know 3 is related to 6, and I know that 12 is also related to 6. If I double 3, I'm going to get 6. And if I double 6, I'm going to get 12. So I'm going to try thirds to see if I can get those to match up. And my 1/3 put out here, it looks like it covers about a half. So that's a clue that one more is going to give me to the end. So I could say 4/6 is equal to 2/3. And I'm also going to try my 12ths to see if I can get them to line up as well. And it looks like 2/12 is going to equal 1/6. So that's a hint that they should line up if I wasn't so wobbly here. And if I scoot this one over, because there's kind of a space there, then this one, it will line up. So I could say 4/6 is equal to 2/3, and it's also equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8/12. So again, look at all of these numbers, 2, 8, 4, 6, 3, and 12. So they're related in fact families. 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 2 equals 8. 3 times 2 is 6, and then 6 times 2 equals 12. So these numbers are all related. Now our last one is 1/4. So I'm going to drag 1/4 over here. I'm going to use what I've learned so far. So I know that 4 is going to be related to 8. 4 is also related to 12. So I'm going to try my 8. 1/8, 2/8. Looks like 1/4 is equal to 2/8. I move it over a little bit. And then I'm going to also try my 12ths. 1/12. 2/12 is too big, it looks like, for the 1/8. And then 3/12. And they are going to line up equally. So I could say 1/4 is equal to 2/8. It's also equal to 1, 2, 3/12. So again, think about those numbers. 1 and 4, and then 2 and 8, and then 1 and 4 related to 3 and 12. So fractions, it's helpful if you know your fact families and how your numbers are related to help find equivalent fractions. So hopefully you got these answers and got some of these equivalent fractions. And now we can go ahead and move on to the next activity.